Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And Sanders now to return. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Just getting started. He's just getting started. Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's caught inside the 35.
we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Mahomes firing complete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Mahomes takes it himself. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time and a loss. Vegas first. Now Jones. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets toughy.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. The offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. The give is to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, it's Bush, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get choke plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Bush. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Jones again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Jones will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, that drive took up an eternity. We finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside. outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Cox. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big pickup of 38.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mo Cox there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They go play fake. Mahomes. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless 1st quarter to this point. Here's Jones. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. At the 20-yard line. Running right, Jones.
Let's get that swag.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from the 20. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
On 1st down, Mahomes. His throw incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of it.
Touchdown, Raiders! That's caught at the 1. Mo Alley Cox, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, flush to his right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They'll try to run for the first with Bush. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. He could only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. 1st and 10. Stafford trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. The end result, 21 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox as tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. So we've hit an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Stafford. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Gunners have taken the lead as they go.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. Mahomes going to throw. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
You can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 45 on 2nd down. Stafford. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Open man right side is Shark. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They'll score that a 3rd. Six-yard punt, and the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes in the offense, down by 7, a little under 2.5 to go, needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's out right at the 25. A drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
He's going deep for Brown. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
On a bounce at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
On second down, it's Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A little juke. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Raiders' 12-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot. Offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down. On the delay, it's Bush. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Calvin Johnson, 66 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Stafford on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Stafford. Sharp's got it, left side.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On 2nd down now, it's Bush. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Toward toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss, 68 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Lockett the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. On first down, Stafford here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Stafford. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for him. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. That's once again complete to Chark. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, it's 3rd down, 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. This is Bush. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward. Beginning of the second half. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Lockett the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit, You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A handoff to Mixon. Zadarius Smith, second-team All-Pro last year, in on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Play action, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Joe Hayden from his quarterback position on the sack that time.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the ball up. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Houston. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, but you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He takes this for 3 to the 29. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back. Everybody, it's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down at Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau.
And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll go again with Bush. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A give. This is Bush. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Reggie Bush. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Offense set to get this drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To describe that one, I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Jones. Uses the stiff arm. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will take over at the 29.